matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
On the run, it's Pringle. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year, and you're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
That's caught. It's Edwards. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Berry. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. The spotlight's on this running back here who has to be considered an early season candidate for the Heisman Trophy. It takes a lot for a running back. Got to have a brilliant year, Kurt, to beat out the quarterbacks, but he's off to a good start.
Boy, Chris, he's done everything that's been asked of him, running the football. Love how they use him out of the backfield. Definitely one of the top backs in the country.
Dropping back. It's Owens. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and in the first play of the game, they take advantage of it.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking for some space. It's Baxter. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Finding some room at the 25. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a quick route. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Dropping back, it's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Mostly out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking for 6. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the nice touchdown negated by the penalty, and it'll back the offense up. Third down and goal for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. The back's got it on a counter. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Slangs a quick throw. Oh, they stopped him short. Fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
He'll ride the back again here. He's got room to run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. First and 10 play coming up. Back to pass. It's Owens. Looking for his big tight end. Down the middle, it's Washington. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Jacobs. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart into position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, they touched the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Russell. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Looks right for a quick completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's reeled in. It's Meadows. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
But you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown.
This is a great play by the receiver coming up with his touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Nice job up front opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's caught. It's Hale. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go. Third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. He's tackled right after the catch, but the offense really threatening. First and goal at the 5.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get the third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So after the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Using his legs, it's Pringle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They get the second half started with their running play. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To the air, it's Owens. The receiver makes the catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Berry. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. Longhorns going out to punt this one away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Shelton. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
North out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Russell. This time it's complete. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Got to be impressed by the accuracy of this throw and the effort by the receiver to make the catch. He just couldn't get his foot down for the touchdown.
Makes a quick catch. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Berry. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point puts him in front by 1. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for some space. It's Pringle. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's Russell. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The punting team on the field. The defense stalls the drive with that sack. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That one's picked off. What a play. They get him back after a short return. Wow, the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Running back with the football. The first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Touchdown, Alabama, to put them on top.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. And he's not going to make it. Big stop by the defense, and still a 5-point game. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him right at the 24.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Hale. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Owens. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for two? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Pass caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that short completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Over the middle, it's Edwards. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
The one thing they couldn't afford to do, holding on to this tight lead and so close to icing it, is to fumble it away. Now, it's game on.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Russell. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. So a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They got into plus territory last time, and the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Back to throw. It's Owens. Caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.